Well, it's Bill, a 4x4 van out of van headquarters today. Thought I'd give you guys an update. Have gotten some more done to both the chassis and the camper, and I think we'll start outside on all the things that we've got out here. So the biggest thing is got the shroud and the shelf for the AC put in, and the AC is mounted inside of there. I think it'll be pretty good airflow where it can stay on, but there are 6 bolts, 2 each side, 2 on top to hold the shroud on. The shelf itself is bolted and Sikaflex to the box. I think that turned out pretty nice. Outside I also have the speakers out there being painted inside. I put another coat of paint on this cover, which it faded pretty quickly, but it's cheap. So got that done. Got this last window cleaned up and ready for paint. So that's the stuff on the outside here. Next I'll show you the truck. Now the chassis on the outside, I got my AC plug put in. This is the same one that's on the camper. There's I can plug in a cord on the back side back here. That will come from our inverter in the camper. It's real easy to disconnect it if I need to take the camper off, and this way we'll have AC power outside should we ever need it. I also put these disconnects on the drains. That one there is the shower, that one there is the sink. But then if we ever need to take the camper off, I can unscrew those and just separate them so it'll lift off without having to disconnect a bunch of stuff back here. The Eberspacher, I have the unit mounted inside the box and it's plumbed up to here, but that's as far as I've gone. I just have the exhaust zip tied up out of the way so I could drive, and the air intake is just shoved out of the way too. But that is not finished yet. So that's something I'm gonna have to finish up here in the next week or so. But I have spent a lot of work on the inside here, and this is what the inside now looks like. You can see where the TV is. Our little DVD storage shelf is here. Bookshelf up above. AC's in. None of this has been filled or painted yet. And then I put this up here, and it's full of insulation for the container lock in the corner up there, which I'm going to eventually have to do to all 4 corners. Got those 3 yet to do. Got several of the drawers with the new picture frame on the outside. These 2 drawers are done too. But I really like how this turned out. I built it in my head first and kind of had an idea, but behind the TV, it's a universal wall mount, and this is the smallest. It starts at this size TV and goes up from there for that mount. So this is like the lowest weight that would be on it, and it worked out just perfect. It is covering the AC a little bit here, but no big deal. That's the input, and then the output's up here. But it's real tight. It's wedged into the cabinet here, so it doesn't bounce around too much. But yeah, I like how it turned out. We've got our LED bolt lights up here, so there'll be an accent light over here as well. But I like how it turned out. And just one more major thing done. The bathroom is the last major job to do, and I do have the hole cut for the drain's all mounted in there. I've moved the step. It was going to be on this side, it's now going to be on that side. This was just the easiest place to locate the drain to hook up the outside pipes out there, tubes out there. So we changed that a little bit, but now it's going to be time to sheet it and red guard it and finish it up. So that's the next big thing in here. I also have I have one of the cabinet doors done, but the other cabinet doors need to be picture framed like this also. So I'm working on that too. But we're getting closer, and I like how it looks. It turned out really nice. As an illustration of the insulation that's in this in the shelter, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The floor, the ceiling, the walls are all built the same way. About 3 inches thick with a frame, aluminum skin outside, aluminum skin inside. The only difference is the ceiling and the walls all have insulation in them. I added more, but there's insulated. The floor is not insulated, so I had to insulate that all myself. So I filled the entire floor with pest blocker foam. And here's what it looks like. Minus the outside skin fell down outside. I don't have that. But this is how thick it is. And the insulation filled in pretty well. Pretty happy with that. So I feel like we have good insulation all the way around us in here now. The windows are still the weak points, but we have good windows, so that's why it does so well, even in 4 seasons here in Colorado. It's really well insulated. I also got the wall for the refrigerator here finished up. It's all reskinned. And once this glue dries on the trim, I can take that off. I think it's sealed up by now. I did that yesterday. So now we just have to reprimer and start painting everything again. And we'll have a lot better setup on our fridge over here. And I think that's the update for now. The next step, the box is going to go to the paint shop this week. How long that process will take, I don't know. With the virus and everything going on, everything's slowed down. Although most of his big clients have come to a standstill, so that might create an opening for me to actually get in and out faster. So that's what I'm hoping for. We're going to paint the outside. It's a Toyota color, Blizzard white. That's on a lot of the new 4Runners and pickups. Bright white with some metallic sparkle in it, I guess you'd say. So that's going in, and then the truck will go in next. The cab of that is going to be a blue. It's an Audi color, and so I have that coming up. But the box will be first, and then I'll discuss with him whether he wants me to mount it before he does the cab or not, does the truck or not. I don't know if it matters to him. But anyway, that's next on the list. In the meantime, I'll keep working in here and try to get us back on the road soon, so whenever we're allowed to go somewhere, we actually can. Hopefully by the time the weather warms up, we'll all be out of this and back to normal. That's it from Van Headquarters. Until next time.